Welcome to Alpha Trading Matrix, where 15 years of trading expertise is distilled into a user friendly strategy with custom charts and indicators designed to give you the ultimate edge. Master the markets in just 90 days. That's our promise to you. Our cutting edge tools simplify the complexities of the markets, making trading accessible for everyone, from beginners to seasoned pros, with 10 cutting edge multi time frame custom indicators and charts, each crafted to elevate your trading game. You will experience a new level of market precision, consistency, and profitability using the four pillars of trading. Now, let's dive a little deeper into what the trading matrix does. So the Alpha Trading Matrix is a multi-time framed system. It uses a daily, bar with monthly, weekly overlays. You can use this on any time frame, any market that's traded through TradeStation or TradingView. So you can trade cryptos, currencies, stocks, futures, commodities, whatever you like, you can trade. So basically, what is the edge here? The Alpha Trading Matrix outlines all your support and resistance prior to the month or period opening up. Meaning at end of March, you already know for May and June and July what to expect, where support lies and where resistance is ahead. For example, we have 5 different zones we trade. So this is one zone. This is the purple zone above. It's called an exhaust zone. The purple underneath, it's called a support zone, a support exhaust. And the green zone here is also one of the zones that we generally buy in. In this case, it went right through it. And sure enough, and this is another zone, right? And as you can see, it touched and it took off. This is what we're looking for. We're going to catch and release until we hit a banger. So let me show you. All right. So when we see the price enter into our trading zone, which it did here, we place a stop loss underneath the price bar. That's our strategy. Under the price bar by one or two ticks, we hold shift and click where we want to put the stop loss. That's one click. The second click goes on top of the price bar where we're going to have the breakout, and we're going to click again. Once you hold shift, click the stop loss area and the entry level, you automatically have the calculator, the risk projector, to calculate your risk. So it shows you have $575 risk. It was 46 ticks times 50. 575 is your risk. 3% risk on your equity. So basically, since we have $30,000 in this account as a setting, so it's 3% of 30 is $900. You can do 1.6. You can take a position with 1.6 units. You never have to guess how many units you can trade. Trading is fast, and we've tried to make it as efficient as possible. So basically, then it outlines your risk, 575. Then T1 is target 1, target 2, target 3. At your first target, you would make $2,300. Second target, it would be $3,450. On the third target, it would be $4,600. Your losses will never outrun your winners. Your winners are moving 4 to 6 times your risk at any given trade almost. So basically, this is your first target. It says 4.0, 6.0, 8.0. And usually what I like to do is put my profit target at 6.0. And then as it's going through the first one, I start trailing my stop loss underneath the lows until either I get stopped out closer to my profit target, or when it reaches the profit target. And if I have multiple contracts, which I don't in this case, then I would take profit on one, let the other one run by placing the stop loss on the pivot, pivot, pivot. And we would have finally gotten stopped out here somewhere on the third pivot. Anyways, this is just an overview. I'm not going into the strategy on this one, but this is just to give you a quick reference what to expect. So this is a trading zone right here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. So this trading zone, we're going to place a stop loss here by clicking and clicking the top. Boom. And unfortunately, this target didn't get hit. But as soon as you're in the trade, the markets are moving for you. You take your trend line again. We use the trend line a lot. And we're going to draw a trend line from the bottom of this pivot to the bottom of this one. Bottom of the lows. Basically, once the price breaks this trend line, you want to place a stop. And that would get you out of the position with, small profit, nothing to, brag about. But here it is again. We are in a zone. This is a, support zone. And then we have weekly support, triggering this. And we know it's going to be a bullish month by looking at the support zone being strong. And it turns into a fluorescent, zone when it's active. So here we are. We would have had another trade right here. Stop here, entry here, boom. And this particular one would have had $800 risk. Okay, $3,200 profit target. It would have been hit. That's 4 times risk. You will consistently hit 4 to 6 times your trading. So that's enough of these already. So basically, what we have down here now, this is called the money flow index. When you combine the money flow index along with the charts, it becomes very powerful. Then I have a volume indicator, custom volume indicator that is part of this series. And once there is volume in your favor, you will have these arrows that shows you. This has arrows, arrows. It shows you that the volume is supporting your move. And whenever you don't have it, you know when to get out. So really quick, and make this smaller. This is just an overview again. I will make a lot of other videos that will show how to use the system, how to navigate, what everything means. And if you look at the money flow, you see it says congestion action, bear rocket. This is called a bear T. Bear T means a bear trend. And sure enough, before the new month comes in, it marked it into congestion. But it pretty much tells you the condition of the market. The markets have 5 condition. So they could be trending, they could be reversing, they could be in congestion action. So basically what this system does, it tells you right here, you have a bear T, bear trend, and high velocity 8. That's the velocity. So that's what you have here. So you would know on this very last day of the month, which was April 28th, you would know that once to place your order by placing a trend line here, the bottom through the lows. I will show you later how to do this. Once the price breaks, you know your stop will go on top and entry will be at the low. So what happens here? You are risking $963. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. You will be risking $963 to make $38.50, and it hits your target. It's that simple. It takes practice. It takes some good discipline to follow through when you see these different trending markets. Anyways, and here is the scanner, the custom scanner with the 5 setups. We have a slingshot, we have a rocket, we have strong support resistance, we have a purple XX, and then we have a R dot push and the S flow. S flow is the money flow here. The money flow is here. Basically, you will know in advance. You can have hundreds and hundreds of symbols in TradeStation. So what I have here now, I have all my commodities, all 35 symbols of the commodities. Then I have my crypto. Then I have my stocks. So basically, when I come in the morning, I just look to see where the trades are. It's like a fish finder. The green means there's long positions. The reds mean there's short positions waiting. You click through these till you find the best setup, and then you go from there. So, for example, if you want to, if you see a pink, that's a lighter signal versus a dark signal. Same with the green. If you have a light green versus a dark green, as you see here, that represents a light support. It gives you different. Like this is a dark red. This is a dark red, and this tells you that these particular stocks are headed down. And then the purple is an exhaust zone. Everything you see on this chart, you can set an alert on, so you don't have to wait for the trades.